Hello, everybody. Kid Boo X here, and I'm going to be doing something different this time. Which is something I've always wanted to do, but I've never really had the time to do it, or the money, for that matter. But I'm going to open up a Yu-Gi-Oh pack, and to be honest, I actually already opened it, and I was recording, and my computer just like shut off, and I don't know what the reason was, but yeah, this is what it looks like. It's a common Walmart pack. Hold on. It's I think you can find these all over Walmart. I don't know, but I think it's something Walmart like does, or I really don't know. But you get 25 cards, and you get one ultra, super, or secret rare card in here. But 25 cards come in this little pack, and you like never know what you're gonna get really. So yeah. Anyway, now, I lost the order to these cards, but my secret rare that I got out of this, was a card called Xian's Smoke Signal. It's a 6 samurai card for all you Yu-Gi-Oh players that know what it is. I got a rare Xian's Smoke Signal. And for you non-Yu-Gi-Oh players, it's basically, a spell card, and it says add one level 3 or lower 6 primary monster from your deck to your hand. Now the next monster is Master of the Flaming Dragon Swords. He is a warrior, and he has an effect of a 4-star fire. When a monster is normal summoned to your side of the field, except Master of the Flaming Swords, you can increase that monster's level by 1 and increase. And this card gains 300 attack until the end phase. He's at like 18 attack and 12 defense. And here's an old classic, Dark Fire Soldier. Level 4 fire type. He's at 17, and his defense is 1150. And here's one of my favorite that I've used before. He's called the Tricky. He's a wind type, level 5, and he's a spellcaster. He's got an effect. You can special summon this card from your hand by discarding one card. He was a really interesting kind of monster, but now in my current deck, I really don't need him. So yeah, I used to have him. And we have SZW Finrer Sword, light type, level 4. It's part of Utopia, and it's a beast effect. 18 attack, 1100 defense. When this card is normal, oh crap, hold on. When this card is normal summoned, you can target one ZW monster you control that is an equip card. Special summon that target in defense position. You can target one Utopia monster you control. Equip this card from your hand to that target. When the equipped card monster destroys an opponent's monster by battle and sends it to the graveyard, you can add one ZW monster in your graveyard. Add that target to your hand. I'm going to only really read the monsters with effects because the monsters with no effects, kind of pointless. It's just a kind of a description of what they are. I mean, I should, but if you want them, you can go get them. But reading the description to them are kind of pointless because they're just normal monsters. This is a spell card. It's called, hold up. It's called Hexteller Knight. It's a field spell, and it's for Stellar Knights, which I really don't like. They're like so meta and so garbage, to be honest. And its effect is each Teller Knight XYZ monster gains 200 attack and defense for each XYZ material attached to it. When a Teller Knight XYZ monster you control is targeted for an attack, you can send one Teller Knight card from your hand to the graveyard and negate the attack. Well, there's one of the reasons, because that's kind of garbage if you ask me. Bullcrap. And here is a psychic monster. Now they're making a comeback of recent, I've noticed. And it's telekinetic shocker. He's an Earth level 4. He's 17 attack, 700 defense. Its effect is if a psychic type. Hold on. Okay, if a psychic type monster would be destroyed, you can pay 500 life points and destroy this card instead. And here's another spell card. This is an old one too. Tailor of the Fickle. Select one equipped card and switch it to another correct target. So, say someone that plays a card like, I don't know, Edboard Drac, whatever that card. It kills it. You're like one of the monsters in like 2 turns. You can do this and equip it to somebody else's monster or a different monster of your own. It's kind of interesting. It's a quick spell. Tailor of the Fickle, yeah. And we have a very old classic card, a Dark 4-star, 3-headed Yugioh. He's a fiend, and 12 attack and 14 defense. We got a spell card over here. It's a quick spell, Time Passage. Adds a card for the Fortune Ladies. Increase the level of one face-up Fortune Lady monster you control by 3 until the end phase. It's a quick spell. And we got old classic Trap Hole. For all you pros, you know what it's do. For you non-Yu-Gi-Oh players, when your opponent normal summons or flips summons one monster with 1,000 or more attack, target that monster, destroy that target. Now, unlike Bottomless Trap Hole, which is limited to 1, this you can use 3 of them, and it cannot stop special summons, but only normal and flip. But then I have to have like 1,000 attack and more. That's a trap card. Now I have Temple of the Six, as I said, another samurai card. 6 samurai card. I used to actually run 6 samurais before, and it's a field spell. It's not Temple of the Six. It's some other card that's banned of them, and this one is each time a 6 samurai monster is normal or special summon, place 1 Bushido counter on this card. Monsters your opponent controls lose 100 attack for each Bushido counter on this card. And then you have Evil Tile. Can't even pronounce that. Lagoshuchu, whatever his last name is. 3-star fire monster. He's a reptile and he has an effect. He has 12 attack and 500 defense. When this card is normal summon, you could send 1 Evil Soar monster from your deck to the graveyard. When this card is flipped face up, you can special summon 1 Evil Light monster from your deck. Trident Warrior, so far one of my favorite ones, to be honest. Really handy, it sounds like. Trident Warrior is a 4-star light monster. I think Kaiba used this actually once before, because it's I think I've seen him use it. I don't really remember. He's a warrior, in effect, 18 attack, 12 defense. When this card has normal summon, you can special summon 1 level 3 monster from your hand. Kind of useful effect, but because you also have Goblinberg or what's it called? Tin Copperfish or whatever, Tin Fish, I think. I don't remember his name. They do the same effects. And you have 1,000 Needles, basically a porcupine, I guess. A 4-star Earth monster. Beast effect, 1,000 attack and 1,900 defense. When this defense position card is attacked, when this defense position card is attacked, and the attack of the attacking monster is lower than the defense of this card, after damage calculation, destroy the attacking monster. And you got TGX SX1. It's a trap card. Activate only when a TG monster you control destroys an opponent's monster by battle and sends it to the graveyard. Select 1 TG synchro monster in your graveyard and special summon it. Another trap card, Token Stampede. This is for people who like use tokens, like for example that stupid plane. I hate that card. It's next by Z. I forget his name. Phantom something. Tokens in attack position gain 1,000 attack and cannot be destroyed by battle. It's a continuous trap card as well. TG is normal, Trap Hole is a normal. Okay. And you got a Synchro monster, Laval Dual Slasher, level 5 fire type, warrior Synchro effect, 24 attack, 200 defense. One tuner or one or more non-tuner fire monsters. That's how to summon them. And for people who don't know, to synchro summon something, first you have to have one tuner monster and one or more whatever it is, like this one is a fire or a dark, a non-tuner, those monsters. And their levels have to equal equal the card's level to summon them. Have to completely equal it. It can't be over and it can't be less. Its effects are: this card gains the effects based on the number of Laval monsters in your graveyard. 2 once per turn. If this card attacks a defense position monster, it can attack once again in a row. 3 if this card attacks a defense position monster, inflict piercing battle damage to your opponent. So we're almost done. Don't worry. I know you love hearing my lovely voice. I'm kidding. But, and then this one's one of the recent cards, Super Heavy Samurai Soulbreaker Armor. Earth level 1. It's a machine. Its effect, 0 attack, 50 to 500 defense. Oh god, that's a long ass effect. You can target one Super Heavy Samurai monster and you control. Equip this monster from your hand or your side of the field to that target. It loses 1,000 defense. Also, cannot be destroyed by battle. If this card is in your graveyard, you can banish all Super Heavy Samurai Soulbreaker armors from your graveyard. Then target one Super Heavy Samurai monster on the field whose current defense is lower than its original defense. Inflict damage to your opponent equals to the difference between its current and original defense. Oh, that's a mouthful. Here's another one of the newer cards, Command Performance, from the, it's a trap card. It's the Perform Pal monsters, pendulums. If you control a Perform Pal monster, change all face-up attack position monsters your opponent controls to defense position. Monsters change to defense position by this effect cannot change their battle position until the end of the next turn. Oh, crap. So, yeah, that's that. Here's another Super Heavy Samurai card. It's Super Heavy Samurai Soulfire Suit. Hold up. Camera will ever focus, but whatever. It's a fire, level 2, 800 attack and 800 defense. You can target one Super Heavy Samurai monster you control. Equip this monster from your hand on your side of the field to that target. Its level becomes 5. During either player's turn, you can discard this card, then target one defense position Super Heavy Samurai monster you control until the end of this turn. It loses 800 defense, but it cannot be destroyed by battle or by the card effects. It's a machine, and it obviously has an effect. Seems like most Super Heavy Samurais are machines. And you got Super Defense Robot Elephant. Obviously. Earth, level 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Level 8, machine effect, 14 attack and 25 defense. When this card is normal summoned, you can special summon one Super Defense Robot monster or Orbital 7 from your hand. Once per turn, you can target one Super Defense Robot monster or Orbital 7 you control, and it becomes level 8 until the end phase. This card cannot be used as an XYZ material or for XYZ summon except for the XYZ summon of machine type monster. Interesting. That's kind of interesting on how that's used. And you got Spell Recycler. Well, you might know him since I think I don't know if he's been used very recently or not. I think he was reused to replace Magician of Faith until she made a comeback of recent. He's a dark level 1 spellcaster, effect, 0 attack and 0 defense, but for reasons. When an opponent's monster declares an attack, you can banish this card from your graveyard, then target one spell card in your graveyard, send it to the top of your deck, to the, wait. Target one spell in your graveyard, send the top card of your deck to the graveyard, and if you do, return the target to the bottom of your deck. Kind of pointless, to be honest. It's like just pure negative unless you've got a deck that runs in monsters from the grave, and that would be Dark Worlds. So yeah. Super Defense Robot Monkey, Monkey, whatever his name is. Earth level 3, 800 attack, 1200 defense. Machine effect. When this card is normal summon, you can special summon one Super Defense Robot monster or Orbital 7 from your hand. Once per turn, you can banish one machine type robot from your graveyard, then target one Super Defense Robot monster or Orbital 7 in your graveyard and add that target to your hand. Okay, that's interesting. And a deck that's really big. It's called this is a Star Seraph sword. The Star Seraphs, or I think I don't know how artifacts are Star Seraphs. I think they're separate entities. Level 4 light monster, fairy effect, 14 attack, 1000 defense. Once per turn, you can send one Star Seraph monster from your hand to the graveyard. This card gains attack equal to the original attack of the sent monster until the end phase. Okay, that's kind of useful, to be honest. That's an interesting kind of effect. And then, last but not least, Shark Caesar, an XYZ monster. It's not a level, it's a rank 3, water type. It's a fish, obviously. It has an effect. Attack of 18, defense of 2000, 3 or more. To summon them, you have to have 3 or more, or max 5 level 3 monsters. Once per turn, you can detach one XYZ monster from this card. Place one shark counter on this card. If this card attacks or is attacked, it gains 1000 attack for each shark counter on it during the damage step only. Okay, so that was my opening of a normal random Walmart pack. As I said, I think that's only at Walmart, but that might be at multiple stores, and it could be just a normal pack that they all give out, because you never know what you're going to get. And that's what I got out there, and I'll be doing more openings very soon. Hopefully my next opening will be Yugioh's Legendary Deck Box. And that's going to be like amazing to open because there's a lot of cards in there that I really want. And yeah, that's all that I have for today. And I guess I'll see you guys later.